Sky High Sundae. I know that there's some crazy shit on this course that I've never been able to figure out. This I'm excited to see, because I truly do not understand how people are doing whatever the hell it is that they're doing to get so far ahead of me in this race. And let's watch. Excuse me? I don't know what's happening. Wario does not have a moment without this. That's how people are getting there? We have to see that again. Okay, so it's... When is he using his mushroom? Here, across this map? Even just knowing that is helpful. Because I tend to save it for the end here, so I can cross through the middle, but I guess that's not necessary, obviously. Oh. Wow. Okay. Hey. Is my alert not going? Why is the alert not happening? Hello? Alert? There it is. What's up, me and my mini? Thank you for the raid. Yeah, I have a shout out thing now. I forgot to use it last time. Somebody raided me. I hope you had a wonderful evening playing Helldivers 2. I watched you for just a couple minutes before I went and got dinner and took a walk. But currently we are playing some Mario. Well, I'm not playing at the moment. We're watching the world record time trials for each level, and I'm trying to get good at Mario Kart. I'm better than average. Like, I have no illusions or disillusions about not being, like, I'm pretty good at this game. But the things that this dude is doing, I honestly don't even understand. Like, this section here, how do you do this? I don't know how to do that. It's just crazy. But I'm trying. So we're watching the world record, trying to learn how the movement is happening, and then I'm racing against, well, I'm practicing it a few times with this ghost in play, so I can at least see it in the first lap, even though it gets way ahead of me. And then I'll do it until I beat the Nintendo Ghost. I think for this level, the thing I need to learn is this. So basically, he's doing the trick boost up and over the side, hitting the wall, and then boosting off of each little wall section. It's nuts. Like, is there any part of this race where Mario doesn't have a boost going? I don't think there is. Like, he always had, well, I guess in the air right there he doesn't. But every time he's on the ground, he has a boost going. Driving on the side of the wall? Yeah, welcome to Mario Kart World, man. You can do rail grinds, you can do wall riding, or whatever it's called. Okay, so let's... we're again, so this is still the world record ghost. I'm racing against the world record ghost. I'm not trying to beat it. I'm simply using it as a tool for learning. and then I'll go over to the Nintendo Ghost rather than the world record one and see if I can maybe, I mean, I guess if I can just keep doing what he's doing for the most part, even that's gonna be pretty good. This is nuts. Not that far behind, which I guess is nice. So I got to the wall. Yeah, this is the Mario Kart World. There's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there who say that they don't like this game because it rewards people that are bad at the game, or like it's too hard because it's too chaotic to be good at the game or whatever. But they're not seeing this, you know? Hey, thanks for the bits. Oh my gosh, I don't see that Kirby often enough. I really appreciate it. Yeah, pennies are money. I appreciate that so much. Thanks. Let's try this again. So now I'm on the wall. We're doing it. Wow, another bits. 100 bits. Thank you so much. Jason 250 and Jason 250 twice. Really cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the bits. I love that Kirby. And a follow. Bits and a follow. Really, really cool. Thanks so much. And from a raid too. Like, that's really something special. I appreciate everybody for that. How does it reward people who are bad at the game? So, okay, so right now I'm doing a time trial. Which means there's no opponents to race. I'm just racing against this ghost, which now, like, at this point is so far ahead of me it doesn't even matter. Oh, I just lost all my mushrooms. But during a normal race, as is true for every Mario Kart ever, the further back of the pack you are, the missed the start. That's okay. Further back in the pack you are, the better items you get, and some of the items are pretty ridiculous. People hate blue shells and whatnot, but like, that's not. I'm gonna pause while I talk about it. That's not the issue so much as the frequency and type of items that you get the further forward you are versus how far back you are, and the kind of rubber banding that happens, which again is very normal. That's how Mario Kart works. Like, it does that. Blue shells are going to hit first place. Last place is going to get a bullet bill. Lightning bolts are going to be pretty far in the back of the pack. Like, these good items that's just how it works. But in Mario Kart World, there's 24 racers per race instead of it was 12 for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think it was 8 for most prior to that. So it's a lot of racers on the track at once, which means that it is a lot harder to like separate yourself from the pack because there's so many people with so many good items in the kind of middle all together that they're just, you know, doing chaos goblin stuff, just shooting items, hitting each other, whatever. And those things inevitably end up taking first place out of first place also. And so it just becomes this big mass of people all moving together. However, when you see people that are doing the kinds of things that this person is doing, this world record time trial holder, they're getting in the top 3 every game. Like, I say every game, that's not true, because there is still plenty of randomness. So the game is pay to win now. You don't pay anything. I mean, you pay $80 for the video game, which is an absurd price, I think, for this game. But it was, for whatever reason, the one that Nintendo decided to make $80. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza probably is worth $80 and this probably $60 instead of the other way around. But who am I to say? But yeah, so like, the people who are actually great at this game can separate themselves from the pack. They can get ahead. And I'm not out here trying to be the best. I'm just not. However, I am trying to not be frustrated when I play online, because I'm I'm in sort of the higher ends of the rankings in online play. You spent 60 on bits today. Yeah, well, I appreciate the dollar 15, or how many was the first one? I have to count them manually because it doesn't tell me over here. Oh, 15, yeah, 15, 115 bits. Yeah, you're dropping them everywhere. Anyway, that's my point. Is I want to be good enough to not feel like I'm unable to advance beyond my current ranking. And the last time I played, it was not a great time because I just could never be higher than like even 12th place. Like I just was like struggling for real. Tiny but mighty. Yeah, no, I appreciate it so much. Like I said, bits are like one of the things that I see almost never, basically. This, we try to stay afloat, we miss, and we restart. Try again. We small streamers appreciate that. Yeah. You know, like I get a sub every once in a while here or there, mostly from people that I know, which is lovely and kind. Lots of follows, which is great. But bits, they're one of the rare ones, but especially because, like, for me, I don't feel like... Ooh, that was a bad line, but it worked out for some reason. For me, I feel like the types of games that I play don't tend to attract necessarily like regular Twitch watchers, people who just like are always watching Twitch. And I think that buying bits and donating with bits is sort of a, like, I don't know how to say it, high tier Twitch person thing. But I do very, very much appreciate it. But yeah, so this is what I'm doing tonight. I'm just lapping it up, trying to learn these couple of tricks. This is, I think, the fourth track in my journey. I've already done 3, each of which I learned one little trick that'll get you first place or whatever. But this one I think is going to be the most challenging for me, probably, because I don't fully understand the wall writing, really. I probably, there's an open world section of the game. And I guess if I were, okay, he's like doing jumps constantly. It's crazy the amount of friends that you have that have Prime but don't want to bother giving you their free sub once a month. Yeah, it's a bummer. But at the same time, they don't make it easy. Like, it'd be one thing if it would be really kind of Amazon, which is not something they're ever going to do, because they are not kind to anyone, for many different reasons. But like, you should be able to make your Prime sub a recurring sub. Like, it's just absurd that you have to do it recurring. Mushroom. Not far behind still though. It's not that difficult, but it does take a few minutes. Yeah, and like doing it on mobile, I don't know this because I haven't done it on mobile in a long time, but I think doing it on mobile is really hard, maybe impossible unless you switch to a browser. Wait, what? I don't know how that would go. Yeah, you can't do it on mobile at all then. Okay, there you go. Unless you do it like you have a browser that lets you view as desktop website or whatever, then you can do it. It doesn't recur. It's more hassle than it should be, and I get that that's basically Amazon putting a barrier to entry on being able to do a thing so that they don't lose, or I guess not even lose money, but so that they don't gain. No, I guess it is lose money, because any Prime not used is a Prime lost. The fact that mobile gets scammed is crazy. Yeah, well, you're now talking about the cost of the sub too, right? That's a whole different story. So this person was like, I don't know, Maybe I need to do a different angle of my joystick for that. $8 for a sub on. Yeah, that's exactly right. It is more money if you do it through the app. Though I guess realistically, I don't know the. I'm not able to, in my brain while I'm playing Mario Kart to do percentages, I guess, but it does cost them 30% to do it through the mobile app because of both Google and Apple's cut that they take. So I don't know, like, I don't feel like in that one particular instance, I feel like I can't really blame Twitch/Amazon as much as Apple and Google in that specific thing. Don't get me wrong, they're all bad for many different reasons in many different ways. If you buy 20 on a PC, you're still losing about 5 in bits. I don't get why we can't just can't have what we purchase. Again, it's because in mobile, it's a cut of that is going to the store operator, for lack of a better term, so Apple or Google in that case. Need to make that money? I don't know about that, but they will make that money in any way they can. They certainly don't need it. Let me get this frickin' jump box, okay? Here we go. So I have to do some jumps to get up there. I think I have to press up instead of right, maybe? I'm pressing right trying to get up the wall. But I think I need to press up to get up the wall, maybe. That's the other thing. This game does have, like, tutorial key switches that I've neglected to do the majority of, and there's definitely some on wall writing I probably would learn something from. He is rail grinding right before, but that isn't going to affect anything other than his speed. So, like, I can do this and land and go. But I'm not getting, oh my gosh, I'm not getting up high enough. Am I actually in my mom's basement? Unfortunately, no. In Southern California, we don't really have basements unless you built your house yourself and made a basement. But even then, it's very, very rare. I just thought it was a cute name for someone that plays a lot of retro video games. And gosh darn it, I was right. Right, earthquakes. Yeah, our concern is earthquakes, and basements aren't necessarily the safest place to be during an earthquake. But that's not the only reason. Like, you know, in a lot of places, the reason that basements exist is for shelter during, you know, various wind-related weather conditions and or heavy rains. Well, I guess heavy rains is not actually part of it. I'm saying it out loud. I'm gonna try pressing up. There we go. That did work. Let's see if we can get it twice in the same section. Your Steam is Lord Numbnuts. See? We all have fun names. That wasn't the path that I wanted to take, but I wasn't paying attention, so I just defaulted to phone one. But I just am trying to... Oh, and I just used a mushroom when I didn't set the path. That's cool. The important thing is getting this shortcut. If I can get it twice, then I'll feel like I can move on to... Nope. Oh, maybe. It worked. Okay. Okay. I wonder... Oh, and I do have... Never mind. I didn't need to not use the mushroom. Oh, that seemed easy? That's what I'm saying. Once you know how to do it, it should be kind of just doable. Jeez, that's okay. My goal is not... my only goal right now, in this moment, right here, right now, is to get this a third time in a row. If that happens, I'm going to be exceptionally happy. Yeah. Nope, nope, that's not it. Okay. I do think, though, that I have enough of an understanding that I can try to do that against the Nintendo Ghost. So we're going to do the easy Ghost. Although this one, it's only 15 seconds faster. Still, that's so much time. That's so much time. No. Tornadoes in MN is Minnesota? Is that right? Montana? Which M state is MN? I've never been much of a geography man. Minnesota. There we go. Well, at least I'm kicking the butt of this Nintendo Ghost right off the bat. Good to know. See if we can do it. Nope. Overshot it. But yeah, basements. They're just not a thing. My aunt's house has a basement. But it's really less of a basement and more of a third story. That happens to be below. And it was built literally by hand by my now late uncle. I'm sure he had help with it, but I think he literally dug it. Those aren't good boosts. Spending too much time in the air is actually a bad thing. Even though it feels good and fun, it doesn't work out usually. Okay, this is challenging as hell. This might be the rest of the night right here. This is one of the courses, though, where I felt for many months, or for a while now. The game's only been a couple months out. That I just could never get ahead. So I think a lot of people know this shortcut especially, are using it. Because I always wondered how they were getting onto that wall. Now I know. I keep doing that. Why am I jumping? I don't need to jump there. I'm getting greedy wanting the same boost that the world record guy got here at the beginning, but I don't need that. How did that even happen? I don't know. I just spent too much time in the air there. Unnecessarily. No, I didn't mean to. I accidentally held left during the little mini hop and caused myself to drift instead of get the straight ahead trick boost. This is good. This is fun practice. I wonder if I don't want to jump at the top of that hill on that one. really hard. Really hard. I see people just getting it consistently online. It's incredible. Good for them. Oh, there's an easier way to transfer to that wall? What is it? I'm open to suggestions without a doubt. Don't get me wrong, I would like to do it the way that the world record person is doing it, because it's obviously great. But no, if you know another way, I'm all ears. Or eyes, I guess, since you're in chat. I have been wondering, like, obviously people are just able to do it, you know, so it's obviously not like incredibly challenging. Instead of charge jumping, you can drive off and trick. Just drive off and trick. Okay. Just drive off and trick. Must be a different area of it, but I see what you're talking about. Oh god. Trick off the edge a little after you get off the ramp. So to the ramp, off the ledge to the left. But I'm driving just straight forward in that case. Whoa. I guess I just didn't have enough of a boost there. Here we go. Let's try to get this thing. Very bad. Just am struggling to get that at all. I don't have a mushroom, but I don't need it to get that last shortcut, so let's just keep on going. Simply means that we can't take this little boost. That's okay. I'm gonna try what Kurzloon was sort of suggesting there. See if I can figure it out. So it's basically drive off here. Oh, that is a lot easier. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know which I would prefer, but... Oh, I just realized that J5 on 250 is just Jason, and I wasn't calling you Jason. Sorry about that, Jason. If you're still here, thank you again for all the bits and the follow. Very appreciative. Oh, God, that was almost a disaster. Okay. No, no. Whoa. I wonder why I wasn't able to trick them. I don't know what I missed, but that's okay. easier too. It's a little bit slow. I think it's fast enough to beat the Nintendo Ghost. Probably. I also haven't quite figured out when doing a trick in the air allows a boost to happen when you land and when it doesn't. Because it feels like it's not all the time, right? And now, basically, trying to do similar to what they were doing, and basically always having a boost active close to it, it's definitely a whole new world for this course for me. On top of the obvious new wow, okay. So that's... We don't quite have the world record strategy down. We know that it's possible, we can do it. But more importantly, we understand that, honestly, thanks to Kurzloon, if you're still here, thank you so much. That was great. That was good.